the phones.
Well, I go on vibrate at least. But.
Okay, we are streaming.
And then you're all aware of the small arms treaty with Germany, right?
Oh, we're not going to get into that one right now, but yeah.
So no more of this stuff can ever come out of Germany ever
Hang on
again.
just a second.
That's just,
The only thing they can export, the reason why they came back out with that SP-89, the K, was because it's literally designated as a pistol. There's no tri-lug mount. It's pistol, and that can only accommodate Ks. Nothing full size MP5s. None of the parts will ever come here ever again. Done.
wow.
So there's a race to get U.S. manufactured parts, and we have everything except for a polymer lower. But doing an AR trigger for these resolves that.
So nice.
All right, so the downside, it's you're going to have to register even if you only had one occasion of doing it, $2,200, $2,250, and that goes to, is it the DDTC or the AECA or ITAR? It goes to the feds though,
Yeah.
and then that registers you, right? And then don't you have to pay a tax also on each item?
On the export item, yes, but not on every item that you do, from my understanding.
Okay. And then what else besides the payment and then the tax if you export it? So a lot of folks aren't going to be exporting. What else? Or is it just another way to get hung up in the bureaucracy and they ding you?
It's
On
twofold.
something
It's a money,
Right.
you know, just a way for funds
Is that per year or is it one-time fee?
per year, I believe,
Okay.
$2,200.
You guess what our crosstalk's going to be, Bill?
What's that?
Pickleball.
Pickleball. I thought it was going to be
No, you're not
7
gonna
brides
say
for
that.
7
No, it ain't going to be that. It's going to be that you
how to
decide to play
identify
pickleball
the-
rather than go shooting.
other gender.
There's a guy that I work with that tore his Achilles heel playing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I play every week. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
What is it?
It's badminton, tennis, ping pong,
Without a table, low net.
lower net, smaller court, all.
You said 9 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caution for the cable.
Oh, okay. And then, okay, it is set for CR. Okay.
But it's a lot of fun. And you play with a paddle, a graphite or a wooden paddle. And you have kind of like a wiffle ball.
Huh. Interesting.
And yeah, and there's a part of the court you can't go into, the kitchen area that you have to stay out of. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's not a game of power. It's a game, in my mind, it's a game of finesse.
Huh.
And so, you know,
You're
you
not making
really
it any better, Bill.
it's finesse. It's not power. It's not power. Even though there are a lot of guys that will just smash it on you and
You
you
know
have to
what?
duck.
If they named it something different, maybe it would.
He named it after, from what I was told, he named it after his dog, Pickles.
Yeah.
For what
Sorry,
it's worth.
man. Just
So. Hey, one
Are we
more dead
streaming?
terrorist today.
Oh, where's the camera?
It's on you.
Well, is it really? Is it up
Yeah,
there?
yeah, it's up there. It covers all of us here. Yeah, wave. I mean, we're live now, so
Wave
people
all
can
5
see
fingers.
what we do before we come on the show.
And
as
we're
well.
audio too, right?
Not audio through the mic, so hopefully they'll figure it out not to run yours, because we're delayed quite a bit. So,
We gotta be coming right up.
yeah, we're coming out of a news break here.
Yeah.
How many minutes there? You can't hear me. You might want to key them in and say, I think we're
How much time we got?
30 seconds. I'm thinking.
About 2.5 minutes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
So, but
All right, we're gonna go.
Yeah. I wish
Why
I had
don't
time to do
we-
something like that.
Do you want to talk about the kid in the safe?
7 brides for 7 brothers.
I don't care.
What do you think?
I mean,
I'll do pickleball before that.
Because I want to say the same thing.
Kids,
you
that's
said.
what to do with the safe.
Yeah.
Watch your kids.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
do you know of any child that's ever been that they've ever found a skeleton of a child in a safe before? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I-
we're
I-
good.
I've had
There's
a
going to be a
couple
lot of
kids locked in the vault
copycats.
Because grandpa didn't close the door, they ran in and locked
Yeah.
themselves in. We got them out.
Yeah. And you can lock yourself in.
Into vaults, yeah.
Now, what, is there an inside lever? There is one, because you told me about that before.
And almost all of them,
Okay.
and everything I carry there is.
Okay.
It's almost
So
set up
pays
as a
to have
bedroom,
indoor
too.
lighting,
Yeah, they're.
What's that?
pays to have indoor lighting
Yeah.
Absolutely.
inside the,
Maybe some food in there, some water,
inside the safe.
a video game.
Video game, then the kids would be fine.
Yeah.
It's a pokey stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
They
I
won't
want to
come out.
know, do we really know that she accidentally locked him in?
I don't even know if I wanna know.
Yeah.
The answer to that.
That's,
I don't know if somebody else
Um,
did, if she did.
Dave, let's bring you on second segment. We're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about Fox 13. I will say a media outlet on what they did yesterday. It was just kind of funny. You know, they're trying to get me in line with the anti-gunners, and Brian King is anything but a rabid anti-gunner, but they're always trying to create that controversy.
oh, yeah. Oh,
And so
controversy's
I'll
good.
bring up the three things that his bills do and assure people that, you know, because what's his name on Fox says, Fox 13 says, you know, oh, Brian King has got some gun control measures, and you'll never guess who's in favor of them. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's, someone's vibrating. Oh, it's you.
It's not me.
About 15 seconds.
Okay. Volume's a little low.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into Gun Radio Utah today. I'm your host, Clark Aposhin. Sitting across from me is Pickleball Bill Pedersen.
Pickleball.
We're both with the Utah Shooting Sports Council. And Bill, is that what you say just before a tournament, from my cold dead hands?
From my
Before
cold
you
dead
grasp the pickleball
The pickleball racket
racket?
and go Allah Akbar on the
Oh my
opponent.
gosh. Oh, I should probably also say there are no apologies on
Zero.
Gun Radio
That's
Utah.
a fun little sport. You gotta try it. I get
No,
you
I'm
out
not
try
going
it.
to.
So.
And you know what? Instead of playing pickleball, I was required to go to 7 Brides for
I
7
heard
Brothers.
about that.
Yeah,
How
So-
did that work out for you?
that was just super. So anyway, don't take. I mean, anyway, if you're dating someone, might not be a good idea to take them to that.
You know what the difference is between pickleball and a play?
No, what?
The people that I'm with want to be there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to grab a pencil or pen and a piece of paper, because you're going to be wanting to write down a few things today. We have our jam packed today. We've got Dave from the Utah Safe Outlet in studio today. We have Kyle from Brethren Armament. If you haven't heard of Brethren Armament before, you will, and you're going to want to write things down. And we're going to get a call from Brandy Vega. And yes, we are going to have a Gun Radio Utah cruise. No, I'm not
Cruise.
kidding you. And you can be on that cruise.
Awesome.
Cruise to the. Now I should know this because I'm teaching on the cruise. It's going to be a teaching
Oh,
cruise.
awesome.
And I think it's to the Caribbean, but I'm not sure.
It's out of country.
Anyways, but I mean, there's some great deals, and you actually can. This is the first time we're announcing it, and you can actually get in on some great deals. It's going to be a lot of fun. I gotta tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun.
We got something else going on too right now.
And
For our listeners, if you're at home in front of a computer, we're streaming live on YouTube right now.
now, can't they do it on their smartphone too?
They can do it on their smartphone.
Okay.
But we're actually using
tablet.
Common Sense Carry's YouTube web channel. So if you can go out and check Clark or my Facebook page. We've got links on it there. But if you want to just go to YouTube and Google Common Sense Carry and go to the live streams, you'll see what we're doing in here in the studio and get some of that inside information in between breaks of what. how
I am wearing
crazy
my
our show
Aloha,
is.
I'm wearing my cruise sweater today.
Yeah,
So,
looks
and I'm
good.
Brandy, but we're gonna hear
So,
from Brandy.
yeah, you can watch us.
So I don't know if you watched the news last night, but a media outlet here locally, they interviewed me yesterday. I was eating lunch over at Mimi's and they called me. And I was actually eating lunch with Eli Crandall with Gallant Ammunition.
Yeah.
And he gave me this really cool little bottle of water. God, I should have brought it to show the folks that are watching. Anyway, it was so we had a good discussion there. And so I went outside in the parking lot on this little green portion of grass and did an interview. The interview was regarding Brian King's proposals for legislation in the 2017 session of the Utah House and Senate. So, and Representative Brian King is a member of the House, and he's a Democrat. By way of disclosure, yeah, he's a Democrat. We work with both sides. We work with all sides over there. Utah Shooting Sports Council does. Well, he has three proposals. Now, these proposals right now are what they call boxcars. They have a name or a title to the bill, but they don't have any content yet whatsoever. And I talked with Representative King, and he said these are still in their very formative, very investigational stage. He has a concept, and that's it. So the first concept is this. If you are prohibited from purchasing a firearm, if you're a felon, or if you're under, if you have a warrant out for you, if you have a protective order against you, one of the many reasons you can be prohibited from purchasing or possessing a firearm, and you go into a store and you fill out the 4473 and you attempt to buy this gun, handgun, rifle, doesn't matter. Right then and there, you've committed a crime. Not just federal, but a state crime as well.
Correct.
Well, one of our biggest problems with the feds is that, they're constantly trying to get, the Obama administration, the Clinton administration, constantly trying to get more laws that are more restrictive to the gun owner. Well, if they just went back to basics and did some simple enforcement and prosecution of the existing laws, then they can come back to us and tell us how things are going on crime. But actually, we are in a 45-year low on crime right now. But that doesn't tend to stop them from saying we're in an epidemic. All right. So Representative King's proposal would say, and it's still, like I said, in the investigational stages, somehow link that BCI, the Bureau's denial list, to the county prosecutor's office, and somehow issue a mandate that they start enforcing and prosecuting these folks. So in one way, yeah, we've always said that, hey, we're no apologists for folks that are breaking the law with guns, without guns, or anything like that. So there you go. We're in favor of the concept, especially when it's not expanding it. However, my point is this: there's quite a few laws out there that they are not enforcing that have nothing to do with guns, and they should be doing that as well. Anyways, Dave, did you have something? I saw your hand raised. Okay. I'm quite sure. All right, the next one is that they're taking the domestic violence cases and some of those weighty things where people can lose their rights to purchase and possess a firearm for life. They're taking those out of justice courts and putting them into district courts. That's the proposal. I think that's a great idea. I really do. I think a district court is a much more serious court and has a different air about it. Different judges are in there. So we're in favor of that. In addition, then, the last one was, if you do get convicted of a crime that prohibits you from purchasing or possessing firearms, and this is where I'm going a little bit south from Representative King, that you're required to give a list and show how you disposed of your firearms after that. Now, and I've heard talk that it would include things like having an automatic warrant and saying, well, people can just, law enforcement can just go into your home and start searching, or your car, or your office, and that kind of thing. I think that presupposes that you're going to be breaking the law and have them there. I don't like that at all. And when they start doing that for all the other crimes, maybe we can talk, but I don't
Sure,
want,
the
I don't want this
ACLU would
to
be all
turn
over
into,
something like that.
yeah, big fishing expedition.
Yeah.
So anyways, and I love the way the media outlet did it. You know, they said, well, you know, Brian King, Democrat, has some gun control bills, and you'd never guess who's in favor of them. You know, and then they show my picture, and I'm like, hey, wait a
Whoa,
minute,
whoa,
wait a
whoa,
minute.
back up.
So anyway, when we come back, we're going to hear from Dave at the Utah Safe Outlet. I have some questions for Dave.
Yeah, I heard some things happened in the news.
Yeah,
this
I have
past
some
week,
questions for
So,
Dave.
yeah.
And what kind of a place is he running over there? That's over there in Bountiful, Utah Safe Outlet. So that will be a lot of fun. And Bill, do you want to tell us what you did instead of going shooting Wednesday night? Did you go play pickleball? Is that what you did?
I did. It was Thursday night, yeah, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a way I get my exercise. You put a good sweat, you get a good heart rate going.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Come on.
Almost had to do some first aid on a gal because she kind of tripped into the net.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Did
She
they call the
said-
ambulance, life flight,
No.
everything?
Nah,
I doubt it.
not
I
that
don't think
bad.
so. I
So,
don't think so. And then, like we said, we've got Kyle McIntosh coming with Brethren Armament. Can you tell I'm dissing his pickleball thing a little
he
bit?
is. I'm saying I'm getting a little old, and that's I can't do tennis or racquetball anymore.
So, and then
So-
we're going to have in the third segment, we're going to have Kyle McIntosh from Brethren Armament. And if you like fun subguns, stay tuned. All right, when we come back on Gun Radio Utah. Sorry, Nate.
It's open season.
Dave's head was in the way. I
Yeah.
couldn't see her going like this.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. I was only flapping my arms around like a kiwi trying to fly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way, man.
No, it's okay.
What do you want to do on this next segment?
Let's go 10 minutes on this one.
Okay. Hey, Bill, did you know that there's an instant pickleball court set that you can immediately set it up?
Yeah. It's popular. In fact,
I
you
have
go
no
to
idea
St.
what
George
pickleball is.
or Alpine or
Hold on.
Draper. I mean, they have literally 20, 30 pickleball
What'd you bring,
courts
Kyle?
now.
What are these?
I mean,
These
it's
are cool.
it's
Yeah,
incredible.
Oh, and they're good. The,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're Velcro?
Yeah,
Patch?
right on.
Awesome. Thank you.
Stickers,
You need one of those.
all sorts of stuff.
Cool.
Excellent.
Go
We
right
ran out of
on.
shop shirts a little while ago. I would have left those.
We'll be in the store.
Bill,
And you're just right down the road.
I'm
Just over my-
20 minutes
Couple
out.
blocks
yeah,
over.
Bill, you have some questions for Dave too, right? On safes.
I do.
Yes, you better.
What are they?
You didn't know?
What's your
You can't steal
special?
my questions. I want to know what specials are too. What are some of the weirdest things that people have
Yeah.
stored in safes?
Well, I don't even
Have
want
you
to
ever
know
cracked
that.
open
This is a
Can you get
family
in
radio show.
Yeah.
Hey, I was over at the shop though the other day, and some guy looked like he was doing like surgery on a safe.
Yeah.
With some scopes, and he's like, "Okay, turn it left, Spencer. Stop. Turn it right. What's the number on that?"
Yep.
Was he just trying to crack the safe?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, the
I
same.
don't know if we had to talk about that though.
No, this.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
why?
you, no, this is not an easy
Come on,
process.
Oh, yeah, no, it's,
Not at all. So.
We're hoping that in addition to the regular clay pigeons that you can shoot off the
Back of the boat.
back of the boat, that we can do something with ARs and AKs. Welcome back to Gun Radio Utah. I'm your host, Clark Aposhin. We are so happy to have you here. And like you know, there are no apologies. We are live streaming via Bill Pedersen.
We are. We're on YouTube.
We're on
We're having
YouTube.
fun, yeah.
Common Sense
People come
Carry.
watch
If you
us.
go to the CommonSenseCarry.org,
Yeah,
do a
just
search
live
on
stream.
YouTube for
Yeah.
CommonSenseCarry.org. You will find us there. But without further delay, as promised, we have Dave with the Utah Safe Outlet. Utah Safe Outlet is the place where you can get everything you need to lock up your important, your valuable, your one of a kind, your precious, your
Kids. I had to say that.
your what?
Kids.
Yeah, kids.
I had to
Yeah,
throw that in
that'll come later.
there.
Located in Bountiful, and you are right. I mean, when you describe to people where you are, you're right in Bountiful, east side of the freeway, 500 South exit, bam, right there.
Yep,
Frontage
right off the
road.
freeway. Yep, east side.
Yeah, east side, fantastic. So Dave, I have a question for you. When when people are selling their house, do they take that, because you do the gun vaults, the doors, the big
vault
doors.
Correct, yeah.
That really becomes a part of the house, am I?
It does, yes,
I mean, it's
absolutely.
actually a structural part. It would add strength to the house. I mean, with the frame that those go into.
Sure, absolutely.
They don't take them with them, do they?
No, they don't. It actually adds some value to the home. It definitely adds selling appeal
Yeah.
to the home. You know, it gives you a chance not only to already have a safe where you want it in the basement. We don't have to be moving anything up and down your stairs. It also allows to have a panic room, something like that that's already in the home for them.
Neat. So, I mean, if you've got, if they had the situation like the purge or something like that coming, you could all run into there, close it behind you, and you have a way to get out yourself, but nobody else could get in.
Absolutely, yeah.
So store some bottles of water in there and some
food, yeah.
video game,
Yep.
some
You'd be set to
magazines.
go.
Yeah, fantastic. Maybe some outside communication. You'd be good to go. Yeah. All right, fantastic. So they actually do list that then.
Yes, yeah, you'll see it. It's becoming more and more regular simply because vault doors are becoming more and more popular.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at houses, and I've got it narrowed down to two. The one with the gun vault inside it is going to be the one I choose.
Yep.
Yeah, to store all my food storage.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And stuff.
and my
Ammo.
pictures, photos, that kind of stuff. All right, now Bill alluded to something. What happened up in, I don't know if we got to mention the name. What happened up
It's
in
one of
Riverdale?
the sporting goods
At a sporting
retailer
goods
outlets
retailer
in
recently.
Riverdale.
Did someone lock up a child in a safe?
Well, I understand a child got locked in a safe. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not.
Okay.
Depends on the kid, I guess.
Are they soundproof? Are they fairly soundproof once you get in there?
You'd be able to hear it, but I don't know. I don't spend a lot
But it
of
would
time
certainly
inside.
muffle the sound
Sure.
of an annoying child.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't think you could
But,
pound
but
on
we
the
don't
walls.
recommend that. Just,
Yeah.
Oh, that is not a selling feature on your safes?
No, I definitely recommend we don't do that.
All right. So the child got out safe and sound, right?
That's what I understand, yeah.
And so I've got to ask you this. Have you ever heard of someone actually dying inside a safe?
I'm not.
Okay.
No.
All right, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. And the vaults, talking about the vaults doors, they have, like we talked about, a way to get out if you are inside.
They have releases on the inside. They're actually designed to use them as a storm shelter. You know, a tornado comes in, you can run in, lock yourself in, a panic room, or even a fire. I guess you could run in there. It's fireproof. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can secure yourself.
Because you got to figure, if you're going to make a vault room, it's going to be concrete, masonry, that kind of stuff on all sides. The floor, the ceiling, the walls, that kind of stuff. Interesting. So if I do buy a house and it has an existing vault door in it, am I stuck with that combination?
Oh, no. We can change out any combination or any lock. Most all of them that we deal with or that I've even seen through other vendors or other manufacturers, they're all group 2 locks. So we can put an electronic lock on them, we can put a biometric lock, or we can go to the old reliable mechanical lock, the dial lock.
Yeah, they're a little slower, but they're certainly reliable, and they never run out of batteries.
They never run out of batteries. No.
Although I have been using my electronic one for years and years, and it's never run out of batteries.
I used one for 7 years,
Yeah.
and it worked just fine every single time. So
All right, what kind of specials do you have?
we
Because I
still
know,
have
I'm just assuming that you're gonna have a special if you're coming here to
always,
station.
yeah, and we still have the 250 off on vault doors. If you come in and we're doing it for Golden Spike, we've gotten with Golden Spike, and so we're offering 250 off your total price of a vault door right now. That's a
That
deal
is
and a half.
fantastic.
Yep. And all they have to do is mention this show. They mention they heard it here and they get it, no problem. We also have a special on some Brownings. They're a limited 20 right now. It's a 12 gauge continuous weld safe. It's got 1300 degree for half an hour fire, and they're nice little safes. We have those on sale for $749 right now.
$749. Now think about this. If you buy this, it will never wear out.
Correct.
It will be your family's family. You never
It
have
doesn't
to buy
need-
one because it just wore out.
It doesn't need tuning either.
It doesn't need tuning. $749. It's a one-time purchase.
Correct. Lifetime.
Lifetime, one-time lifetime purchase. I mean, you can't say that about a car. You really can't even say it about a gun.
No.
I mean, that's pretty
That's-
good, because even the old safe, I see some old safes, which, you know, I don't know how safe they are, but
They look pretty cool.
but
Some
they're-
of them
they're
are pretty
pretty cool.
neat.
Yeah.
We just moved one, very, very heavy, and just a little one, but it weighed about 1,600 pounds.
Now, you mentioned something 1,300 degrees, that safe, that Browning, you said a Browning 20,
Limited, right.
Browning Limited 20, that for $749 can withstand a 1,300 degree temperature outside it for half an hour.
Correct.
How long does it take a house to burn down around it? About half an hour?
Well, yeah, about 45 minutes, it's clear to the ground.
Yeah.
And that's easily within the scope of the heat that you feel generated out of a house fire. House fires hit about 1,100 degrees within about the first 10 minutes, and they're going to go somewhere between there and about 1,300 or 1,400 degrees, but it's not going to last for a half
Right,
hour, that
right.
1,400. So it definitely is giving you a lot of protection. It also has the polysol or the expandable sill, so it actually will foam out and seal out the door from any smoke or steam from the fire guys.
So when it gets hot enough, it just starts to foam out,
Yeah, it melts in and with the chemical and
Oh, that's
seals out
interesting.
the door.
like a little.
That's
fuse
very
right there.
interesting, yeah.
Then the reason that this safe is so fire resistant or whatever, is it because of something you said, that continuous weld, as
Well,
opposed to a stitch weld?
The continuous weld makes it a little bit better than a stitch weld, obviously. When you heat up steel wants to twist and start to kind of move around. Anytime that there's an open gap that's just got some type of Bondo or something through it, there's a chance that's going to crack and break out of the way as it's starting to bend around.
All right, so how do people get in touch with you? If they wanna call you, if they wanna, you have a website, I know you do.
You betcha. Or you can email us info@utahsafe.com. That's info@utahsafe.com. Or our number is 801-294-7233. So that's 294-SAFE.
7233, which spells safe. 801-294-SAFE. You're located right there, the 500 South exit in Bountiful, right off the freeway on that east side.
All sorts of sizes. I was in there yesterday.
$749.
Yeah.
What colors do they come in?
Everything.
Really?
We've got so many.
Wow.
We
So
can give you a hint.
something that your spouse would say, okay, I will put that in my front room.
And this is about size-wise, how big is that?
Which one, the 20?
Yeah,
The 20, it's about 5 feet tall. It's probably about 30 inches wide and probably, I think it's 22 inches deep.
so it's a
So the size of a
decent size.
refrigerator, maybe?
It's smaller.
Something
A
like
little
that.
bit smaller, but
Yeah,
that's a decent size
It's a
safe.
decent
Yeah.
size safe.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
5 feet tall, that'll hold your guns.
Yeah.
About 10 rifles. Yeah, somewhere close to 10
Some
rifles
good
plus some
paperwork.
shells.
All right,
So-
fantastic. That's Utah Safe Outlet. Give them a call, 801-294-SAFE, 801-294-SAFE, or go visit them. They're open today. I know that. And just Dave's gonna have to run back there. All right, when we come back on Gun Radio Utah, stay tuned, because we're gonna hear from Brethren Armament.
So Brandy's in the fourth segment?
You're up.
Yeah,
I
let's
saw,
do
I heard
Brandy
their
beginning
daughter
of
was
fourth.
on
Okay.
the,
What do you want to do
Um,
timelines on this
I'm
one?
gonna sit and listen.
they got
Nine.
the,
Okay.
what's she, on the Utah State
Oh, right on.
Fair
Thank you, man.
So all,
commercials.
all roller lock.
Oh, she
That's
is?
what they
We'll
specialize.
Oh, I
got
didn't know that.
I mean, I'll put all
Bring
this
that
stuff in, I'll settle up. I'm happy to have that.
Did we clear it with your firearms?
In here, let those and that, or,
Actual firearms, so I don't think we can.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish
If we didn't have the
could.
video,
Yeah, if we didn't have the video, absolutely.
I mean, those-
As
those
I
are
say that over YouTube.
I don't know what you have in your hand, even though I know that's registered.
I think I'm
That's okay.
busy.
No, no, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
HK lowers are not registered.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely. The only thing registered in the HK roller lock world is the uppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is
As
that?
opposed to the ARs, which are just different.
Yeah,
That's right.
Different manufacturer, different setups, different.
I had no idea.
All right.
And a lot
So,
of people don't.
Yeah, I always thought lowers were registered. Because I know
It's a
on
brown
my,
upper.
but wait,
on
now
my
doesn't my
Thompson
lower have a
Center-
serial number on it though, or not?
Germany did that because of the exportation into banned countries
Oh, okay.
for usage of like warlords and such.
man,
Okay.
So then they can track it back.
Okay.
But
warlords. You know, Fast and Furious, that type of stuff?
no, the
That's real, Bill.
That's pretty much just,
Yeah.
you know,
That's real
a
stuff,
US
brother.
thing.
they try to tack the wheelbarrow
That's-
that they
Yeah.
deliver them on, and that's about it.
I love to poke fun at our government. Why not? Idiots.
And you guys, yeah, that's right. How did things go at SHOT Show for you?
And then we'll be back, so October is Texas Gun Fest. We need to bring something like that here.
What's that?
Texas Gun Fest, Texas Firearms Festival, October something. We need to bring that here. I've got Kristen Joy Weiss, who originally started it. She's willing to help out here.
Really?
We need something like that.
Love to get behind something like that. I'd love to see a big gun show here in Utah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can have the
Well,
retail
Arizona has the SAR, and now, Crossroads is doing it.
SAR's not that big anymore.
I know.
It's the Shockwave thing now that's going on here in a couple weeks, where it's full auto everything. It's kind of
Where's
like the Nob Hill thing out at.
Oh, it's an actual shoot.
Yeah, Cowtown down there in Arizona. In Phoenix.
Okay. Shockwave, they call it.
Shockwave.
And then
Shockwave
isn't
in the
there one
desert.
up in Idaho too?
Should be. Gemtech's up there. I mean, they should be doing something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All
We
right,
got plenty of
so
country to do
I'm,
it.
I'm set with some questions for you, but Bill, you're gonna have some questions,
I
I'm
am,
sure.
I'm sure. I mean, so.
And I have like I'm not gonna mention on air, but how many, that I want a box or boxes of items to bring into you to have you just take a
What are
look
you
at.
doing today?
I know, I should.
About 20 seconds.
20 seconds, okay.
Really go through what you guys do. That's what and then I'll come up with some questions from there.
Coming around?
Oh, holy cow.
I know, I did the same thing.
Scared the crap out of me. Don't do that. It's like I just
Yeah,
had
Nate
a
yelled
heart
into that.
attack. Holy crap.
He yelled at me very authoritative when he does that.
Jumped out
Welcome
of
back
my
to Gun
chair.
Radio Utah. This is Clark Aposhin sitting across. Nate yelled.
Just
into the
yelled.
headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the
Anyway,
program audio.
hey,
is
we
rock
love
forward.
all the stuff
Nate's great.
that happens here. It's always exciting.
Always random.
So as promised, we do have, get your pen out again and a piece of paper, or write on your hand like we always do, because Kyle with Brethren Armament is here. And if you haven't heard of Brethren Armament, it's, I knew about them. They're, hey, first off, another Utah company like Utah Safe Outlet. Brethren Armament, Utah company, Utah guys. I don't know, did you grow up here?
No, it's
Oh, well, that's
myself
too
and my
bad.
brother, my brother-in-law. We were born in Georgia, grew up in Ohio.
All right, but you don't claim them anymore. You're Utah now, right?
Yeah,
you're Utah now,
I'm a
so,
Buckeye.
okay.
I'm a Buckeye through and through. My brother graduated from Arizona, so
Yeah.
he's an Arizona guy. I was stationed here in the Air Force, so that's what brought me back, and my wife's
Because you
family.
loved it so much.
I actually do.
Yeah.
Having 4 kids and a family, this state is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
fantastic.
great.
All right, so Brethren Armament, and how do people get in touch with you first off if they want to look at your website while they're listening to the radio?
Website www.brethrenarmament.com, BRETHREN.
BRETHREN, and that's armament. And but now you said something that Instagram was
Yes.
big. That's like the new.
That,
For me, it's like the
yes.
new thing.
Yeah, that's our big social media outlet for any kind of pictures, anything new that we're doing. Brethren_armament at Instagram.
Brethren _ the little lower line,
Yep.
and then armament at Instagram.
Yep.
Right. Okay. All right. You can find all cool stuff there. What do you folks do?
Everything roller lock. Roller lock being MP5s. That's the most iconic firearm that everyone kind of grew up with in the 90s. Charlie Sheen carrying it in the movie Navy SEALs. MP5s, all chambered in 9mm, 10, 40, Smith & Wesson 357 SIG. And then we've also got the rifle calibers, 223, 556, 300 Blackout, and 308.
All right. So now we're talking about the HK. When we think MP5s, you're submachine guns.
Yes,
Now,
but legal for
but
the
totally
public.
legal, and you make them in semi,
Yes,
and obviously you can't make a new, not for folks like you and me, full auto machine gun, but you can help people that already have their registered lowers
absolutely.
and adapt a registered lower. Let's say that my registered lower was registered in various calibers, 9, 40, 10, whatever, 223, 556, and you can build everything else around that to
Absolutely.
make it.
Yes.
So you're telling me that I can take a registered lower, say from a MP5, and you can make it into a 10mm submachine gun.
Not really make it into it, but to where it accepts it, and it's relatively easy change. You're tuning a couple things.
I don't mean make it into it, but
Right.
you can make it so that,
It runs in all of them.
there you go.
Yes, yep,
Okay.
and it's a very easy switch. The part's like $25 per
Right.
each caliber.
Okay, but you can make the 10mm portion, right?
Yes,
Okay, all right. That's what I would love to have a 10mm MP5. What do you call
Oh,
it?
that'd be
MP10s?
awesome.
What do you?
we call them, so we have our own models.
Mhm.
We distance ourselves from the HK lines because of course it's trademarked.
Right.
But the patents expire. But we have our own line, and it usually starts with BA, Brother in Armament, and then it's going to be pistol or P, and then the caliber. So a BAP9 is our gun that is the roller lock equivalent of an MP5. But it's ours, and we do it differently as well.
All right, now, HK makes some great guns, though.
They
I
do.
mean, that original one. Do you make them as good as HK, honestly?
Honestly, I would say better. And here's why. We're hand built. We have two lines. We have a custom line and a factory line. Factory line will be stood back up here in about 30 to 60 days, and that's going to be an assembly line style process. The custom line is myself and my brother-in-law. We build them here. I build them in batches of like 5 to 10, and I build them hand built from start to finish. I do all the welding, all the manufacturing. All of our parts are now made either in-house with our partnered company or directly from the manufacturer that's well known in our community, RCM, Rim County Manufacturing, based out of Payson, Arizona. Barrels, bolts, carriers, locking pieces.
Well, I got to tell you, my experience firing your firearms from over at Gunbolt, that thing runs like a sewing machine. I mean, it just runs and runs, and
Yes.
it was in the 9mm
Yep.
in full auto, and that gun gets a heck of a lot of use.
It does. We built
It's a
one.
range gun.
I built one 2 years ago for Scottsdale Gun Club in Scottsdale, Arizona. They have put 1 million rounds through it. It came back last year for small minor cracks. We fixed it. We have a lifetime limited warranty on our custom line and sent it right back. And they put 1 million rounds through it.
Wow. I mean, that's
amazing.
Yeah, that's right. But that happens with the range guns.
Yep.
You can actually do that, especially with a fun gun like that. So I can just, what if I have like an odd barrel here and an odd receiver over here and an odd this? Can I bring in and have you integrate those parts into my custom gun?
Yes. So some of the other stuff that we offer, not necessarily just building up brand new and selling them per order. We also do gunsmithing for roller locks only, and then we will do builds for your customer provided equipment, any of the parts. Granted that they all work and function and they're of quality kind of manufacturing.
Okay, so brethrenarmament.com, that's brethren, BRETHREN, brethrenarmament.com, but they actually like you to go to that Instagram site, brethren_armament at Instagram.
I think it's Instagram at brethren_armament. I think that's the formula that
You
they
can
use.
tell I'm not that
Yeah.
up on the whole Instagram thing. I know it's
You
been
got a
around for
Facebook page though.
Yes,
Well,
yeah,
you
we
know,
do have
check it out
Facebook.
there.
Yes.
And so if you just do a search on Facebook for Brethren Armament, so somebody could just buy though, right off the shelf, essentially off the shelf, a 9mm MP5.
Yes.
Or no, a BAP9.
Yes,
or something,
yep. So we have our custom line is through our website order. It's a direct order we ship out to your FFL. Our factory line is going to be stocked in gun stores, whoever want to carry it. I believe here it's going to be the Gun Vault. They're going to have some of ours. They have right now, we did a limited run of 93s, 16-inch barrel, 5.56, and some different Cerakote colors as well with some different stocks. They've got 3 of them there that are under $2,000. Hand built, but they're at the factory line pricing, and it's just a limited run that we do.
That's crazy. That's really cheap.
Yes.
I mean, my gosh, you cannot find the other brand name for anywhere near that.
And these have limited lifetime warranties.
All right, now the other question is, let's say I've got an HK94.
Yes.
The
The
9mm
long pencil
rifle.
barrel one.
Yeah, the long pencil barrel ones and that kind of stuff. And I want you to help me do a form on it so I can make a short barrel rifle.
Yes.
And do you have to do anything to just cut down the barrel? You don't have to modify the gas on that? Or
No, there's no gas system.
there's not. That's right.
That's the great thing
Yeah.
about these. I could literally make a 2-inch barrel on these guns and there's no gas system to even get affected with. That's why we were able to incorporate a new, what we hold patents on, an AR trigger drop-in for the 9mm and the pistol caliber
You were
gun.
just showing me that.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about that. We've got about 60 seconds.
So it's our patent, it's an aluminum lower, gets away from the polymer, and you can drop in any AR trigger for a subgun now. So all the subgun match guys, the 3-gun match guys, can have an AR tunable trigger for their subguns.
All right, get a hold of Kyle over at brethrenarmament.com, brethrenarmament.com. Check out the Facebook page, check out his Instagram, which is, I don't know, what have we figured? Instagram.
I would just do a search, Instagram, space, Brother in Armament, it'll pull it up.
Fantastic. Utah company. They take custom orders for your roller lock guns. In other words, like I'm still going to just kind of call it that HK kind of thing because that's what we recognize it as. I know that they're custom. Better than that brand name though. Better
than that. brand.
Limited lifetime warranty. Fantastic. We look forward to hearing more from you. And I've got a box of stuff to give to you.
Bring it on over.
All right. When we come back, we're going to hear from Brandy Vega on the Gun Radio Utah Cruise.
Awesome. Great.
Is Brandy set up?
I'm gonna call her here.
Okay, cool.
Wait, so you guys are seriously doing a cruise?
Seriously,
Why am I now hearing about it?
because we just finally,
he just made
Brandy's
it up
actually
coming into the
actually
studio.
set up.
Let's do it.
Technically, it's not the Gun Radio Utah Cruise, but we're calling it that part of it because I'll be teaching there, and it's Second Amendment stuff, and it's blah blah blah. So, and Utah Shooting Sports Council, or if they sign up via
It's
that
members.
thing, they get like $100, $200 USSC will get for each person that signs up via that, or Brandy will get something if they sign up via her name. But Brandy and I will be teaching on the cruise.
When is this cruise?
September, I think, October.
Oh, don't do it in the hunting season.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't do it on the hunting
Hey,
season.
you know what? You should have heard the conversation I had
Got
with
about a
Casey
minute and a half, by the way.
Should have heard the conversation I had
Yeah.
with Casey when I
I'm
told
doing
her,
my calculations
oh yeah, I'm
right.
taking a cruise with Brandy, and if you want to go, you can go.
14 minutes or so?
Okay.
That works.
Boy, that went long then. Or we got a lot of extra time. I didn't think we had
No.
that much extra time.
How much?
14.
14 minutes on this last one?
October 16th to the 22nd. It's in
October
that week.
16th through the 22nd.
16th is a Sunday.
Actually, that might work. That's right after the elk hunt, so. And then I got a little
So we
break
leave out
till
of Miami.
December and January, and then I'd start hunting
We
again.
leave out of Miami, and so this is gonna be fun though. So
Well, I gotta take Karen on a cruise,
well, that would be a good one.
and we've got one planned in February too. I wonder if I could pull this off. Oh, I gotta figure that out. I gotta go to Miami in a week. So I'm backpacking in the UNS this week, and then I've got
Bring it there.
Oh, cool.
And then I've got to head to Miami on Sunday, a week from Sunday. In the hottest time of the year. Hot, humid.
Also about 20 seconds.
Crap, he does that. How come your audio is so hot?
I don't know what you're saying, Bill.
Push the button. How come your audio is so hot? Gosh darn.
Yeah, coming right up.
I wonder if we can get a sponsor like
Maybe you have to.
our Draper folks for ear protection in the studio.
So hot. Saying maybe I'm just screaming in the mic.
Sport Ear, maybe Sport Ear can get us some hearing protection. Call us Sport Ear.
Yeah, we'll need some hearing protection. Yeah, we'll need some of that.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? We've got Brandy coming on. In fact, bring Brandy on right now. Welcome back to Gun Radio Utah. This is Clark Aposhin. We're sitting across from Bill Tedderson. Both of us are with the Utah Shooting Sports Council. But we always love it when we have women come on the show that, hey, they can outshoot us. And so, Brandy, not only are you an instructor, are you a media guru on all things media, you're a veteran, you're an Army veteran, and you've also arranged for something that is really, really cool. We're getting pretty excited about it. But before I go into it, did you hear who won the very first gold medal of the 2016 Rio Olympics? Well, a young lady, Virginia Thrasher, from the United States, won the very first gold medal of 2016 Rio Olympics in the 10-meter air rifle event. So
Awesome.
that's awesome. So now, so you just taught a concealed carry class. Fantastic. That means some more lawfully concealed and armed and protected men and women out there. Brandy does teach a very exciting class too, and she gets into the scenarios, and she has the people come up and do the scenarios against each other with the plastic guns and the knives, and it's fun. It's fun. So. Yeah. Hey, did I just hear that your daughter was doing something with the Utah State Fair? That is her in the commercial. Okay, that's cool for the Utah State Fair. Hey, speaking of teaching classes, tell us about. I've been kind of promoting it a bit on our cruise. Tell us about this cruise. What do we got going? How can people sign up for it? And what will they get? Okay. And so that's October. So it'd be nice. It's starting to get cool here, and so we can just gently, we can resist that cold weather and go out in the Caribbean. How do people contact you? How do people contact and get signed up for this? And now, second spelled out the word, or so the number 2 and then ND. Especially if you get them now. But I mean, that would be awesome. Can you take your kids? All right. So if they sign up for this, they get the cruise, and this is one of the cruises with the food and all that, right? Okay, good. Well, Brandy and I have been working on the curriculum. We're going to go everything from tactics to Second Amendment to, involvement in the issues when you get back home, safety, firearms, scenarios, the mechanics of that, the law, the use of force, everything. It's going to be jam-packed, pretty much every aspect you can think of other than.
And we get to bring our ARs with us and
Yeah, so
pistols,
Bill wants to
or-
know if we can fire ARs and AKs off the.
Tell me
off
we're
the deck.
going by Somalia so we can go give some protection over there to some of our US friends over there. See,
See,
gold.
see, now
That's
this
a
is the only
state word
show.
here.
See, now this is the only show that Brandy could say this on because
Yes.
there are
No
no
excuses.
apologies. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandy and I have decided to make this a very friendly, a very all-inclusive, fun environment for learning about these things. SecondAmendmentCruises.com. SecondAmendmentCruises.com. Actually, not gun, but Gun Radio Utah. Our good friend Tom Gresham would end up getting that. But Gun Radio Utah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
Well, it's gonna be fun. So if you go to the gun show, there's a gun show coming up on the 26th, 27th, or 27th, 28th, whatever that Saturday, Sunday is, Crossroads. And I have to ask the board and get approval, but I'm confident the board will okay that to go on the table, especially since it funnels a little bit back towards us and it gives our membership some advantage right there. $200 off. That's fantastic. And all your friends that go on cruises, you can say, I went on a gun cruise.
That is different. That would be fun.
I went on a second cruise.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So you got that going for you then. Fantastic. So sign up now, Second Amendment Cruises, secondamendmentcruises.com, and take a look. Brandy, appreciate you. Appreciate all you do and appreciate your service as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Brandy. Appreciate it.
All right, so
That's
Bill,
gonna be fun.
so go get your cruise wear,
I
your flip flops,
gotta have a talk.
your jellies or whatever they
So-
are. I don't know if they're gonna have pickleball though.
You don't be surprised.
This is a Second Amendment, it's a gun cruise.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know what I could do? I could just hit the wiffle balls off the back of the boat and you could shoot them.
There you go. I think we got
That'd be
a
awesome.
plan. But it is gonna be fun because we've got curriculum, and the curriculum is going to be everything from use of force, Second Amendment stuff, know your rights, know how to engage in a good, logical, informative conversation with your friends that may differ with you. I doubt there's going to be a lot of Hillary for President bumper stickers in the parking lot when where they park to get on the cruise, though. But it's going out of Miami, so you got to get airfare down to Miami. And so what I would recommend is get that now.
Yeah.
And hey, you know what,
Airfare
if you're taking
prices
your
are
kids-
down.
Yeah.
Really good price for
And if you're
airfare
taking
now.
your kids, one thing I learned from the travel show is go a few days early to Miami and go through Disney World.
Get that out of the system.
Get that out of the system.
Yeah, go check out Cape Kennedy down there.
Really?
Cape Canaveral.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kennedy, yes.
Yeah.
Named after Kennedy.
Yep.
Virginia Thrasher, though. And you know what? Virginia Thrasher, like we said before, women's 10-meter air rifle, not only USA, but the very first gold medal, and it was with a rifle. She beat out 2-time gold medalist from China to get this. So, I mean, huge congratulations to Virginia. Thank you for bringing it home for the U.S. with a rifle. So I wonder how much media that's going to actually get.
Not as much as it should.
Not as much as it
Not
should.
as much as it should.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is awesome, but I mean, it needs more attention.
Right. So, you know what? An interesting thing we talked about before as we were coming in. Oh, President Obama, very quietly, very sneakily, he signed a new executive order. The executive order, and you may think, well, this doesn't affect me at all. Well, take a look at it. What it does, we've just got about a minute left, but take a look at it. Go to the NRA-ILA website, nraila.org, and you're going to learn about some things that you maybe didn't know about. The Defense Department's treaty control, the ITAR, International Tariff and on arms, something, I don't know. Anyway, all sorts of stuff. But they just made it so that you're gonna have to register at $2,250 a year, even if you're picking up brass from the gun range and selling it at the gun show, cleaning it and selling it. If you do laser engraving on a stock, guess what? Now you're subject to this international treaty that deals with, it was supposed to deal with military weapons and components for export, but President Obama just did that. So, you know what? Look for more of that if Hillary Clinton gets in. That is just the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget you can listen to this again on podcast on iHeartRadio.com. Bill,
It's been
fantastic.
fun.
It's been
Great
lots
show
of fun.
today.
Big thanks to
Yeah, thanks to
Brandy,
our
big
guests.
thanks to Dave with Utah Safe Outlet, and Kyle with Brethren Armament. Until next week.
Yep. And we're